Kawasaki's Kaleido 8.0 stands at 5 foot 11 inches tall. As Kawasaki's premier disaster response robot, it has 32 degrees of freedom to nimbly traverse rugged and unpredictable terrain at rescue sites. The rise of intelligent robots is upon us. Advancements in artificial intelligence and engineering have unlocked a new generation of remarkably human-like machines hailing from the technology powerhouses of China and Japan. Today, we'll be comparing 7 cutting-edge humanoid robots that represent the apex of this thrilling new industry. From disaster rescue operations to competitors to Tesla's Optimus, these bots push the boundaries of what's possible for both physical capability and autonomy. Kicking off our list at number 1 is Kawasaki's imposing Kaleido 8.0, standing at a staggering 5 foot 11 inches tall. As Kawasaki's premier disaster response robot, it boasts an astounding 32 degrees of freedom to nimbly traverse even the most rugged and unpredictable terrain at rescue sites. Weighing in at a robust 190 pounds, this robotic powerhouse can hoist heavy debris with ease, even carrying trapped human victims to safety or distributing crucial aid supplies through unstable infrastructure. But in optimizing for Herculean strength, did Kawasaki have to compromise on precision? Bulkier builds often mean sacrificing fine motor control. We'll closely analyze whether dexterity was sacrificed for sheer brute power in the Kaleido 8.0's impressive design. Can it demonstrate the delicate touch necessary for tasks beyond rubble removal? Next up at 2 is the X5 bipedal bot, Shaw Peng Motors' slick answering salvo to Tesla's highly publicized Optimus prototype. Right away in preliminary testing, the X5's exceptional nimble 11 degrees of freedom hands stand out, able to grip and manipulate items with over 2 pounds of adjustable force. This allows interaction with everything from fragile eggs to heavy tools with a featherlight or ironclad touch. Furthermore, the integration of both rigid and pliant components gives this responsive chassis superior stability and energy efficiency to keep balanced during dynamic activities. But the X5 wasn't built for disaster response like the Kaleido. With a more elegant, streamlined construction aimed at human-robot collaboration, could it match its bulkier counterpart's raw power in industrial settings? We'll put its more refined design to the test against Kaleido's rugged build quality and determine whether aesthetics outweigh real-world functionality. And other than China and Japan's humanoid industry, if you want to learn about the USA's biggest robot Optimus Gen 2, then do watch the full video on our channel. And investigating the number 3 spot, we have Type 1 Kaleido, an industrial spin-off leveraging Kawasaki's signature rescue platform for heavy lifting jobs in dangerous work zones. Its operators can remotely manipulate Type 1's dynamic limbs in real time through virtual reality goggles, as if they were truly on site, while sophisticated haptic feedback adds an unprecedented visceral connection between human and machine, even from afar. This teleoperated capability seems ideal for risky construction, mining, and hazardous waste management applications. But how much ruggedness and environmental protection had to be compromised from the Kaleido base model to equip this futuristic remote functionality? We'll uncover everything in this epic 7-way android showdown. Transitioning to the number 4 slot is Shibora Machine's manufacturing marvel, Conoid robot. Diverging from humanoid design, its dual 6-axis arms enable this uncanny machine to operate with astonishing autonomy on the factory floor. Conoid forgoes the bipedal walking mechanics prominent in our previous contenders in favor of a tank-style tread system for increased stability while patrolling assembly lines. Will more conventional locomotion limit its dynamism handling intricate manufacturing tasks? The key lies in its integrated artificial intelligence, enabling Conoid to not just repetitively perform pre-programmed routines like industrial robots of old, but actually learn from experience collaborating with human colleagues. This cognitive capacity promises vastly expanded applications. But does it match the raw speed and power possible with hand-coded software? Moving on to our top 5, we have Unitree's formidable humanoid, the H1. They boast it as the outright most powerful bipedal bot in existence today. Standing at a familiar 5 foot 11 inches, the H1 strikes an uncanny balance between lean nimbleness and rugged stability. This fusion seems achieved through high-end sensory integration. Cameras, LiDAR, and positional tracking empower the H1 to dynamically respond to changing terrain underfoot while on the move. Likewise, 6 sturdy limbs, each with multiple joints, afford an almost human degree of flexibility to handle tasks. The H1's specs certainly look outstanding on paper, but with rivals innovating at blinding pace, can it still calm the robotic crown for overall performance? Our number 6 contender also opts for a humanoid silhouette. It's the Rifleman dual-arm compound robot. This 2-armed android has manipulators capable of some seriously heavy loads. Over 20 pounds held in each 7-axis hand assembly. Unlike the H1, Rifleman appears optimized solely for dexterous upper body capability rather than all-terrain mobility. While its static wheeled base perhaps limits application to indoor environments, it may confer superior fine motor control to its actuated appendages. We'll have to assay just how versatile Rifleman's specialized design proves relative to the more holistic human mimicking approach pursued by the rest of our agile androids. Our last contender strays from the industrial theme prominent among the rest, instead specializing in an unexpectedly formidable field: culinary assistance. Developed by innovative RT Corporation, Feedly brings advanced automation to the kitchen. This robot's 2 integrated camera systems enable real-time detection of ingredients and containers. Feedly identifies everything from raw proteins to baked goods using one camera, while the other registers the shapes and dimensions of bowls, pans, and storage units to facilitate seamless handling. What's more, Feedly boasts cutting-edge safety features purpose-built for food prep environments. Screwless construction and plastic shielding eliminate the risk of loose parts or shards contaminating edibles. Smooth, pinched joints maximize protection for human collaborators against gnarling. This niche bot seems almost single-mindedly optimized for the kitchen. But does such specialization render it one-dimensional outside food service applications? We'll weigh whether Feedly's pros outweigh its limitations for broad deployment. Evaluating all contenders' strengths and weaknesses illuminates where the robotics industry still aims to improve human-machine interfaces. Despite exponential progress increasing processing power, mechanical speed, and real-world flexibility, most bots still fall short of matching humans in perceptual ability and cognitive bandwidth. What heights could be reached by pairing their tireless stamina with our ingenious creativity? Brain-computer integration may one day unlock unprecedented synergies, but likely at the cost of difficult philosophical implications. Weighing this trade-off animates technology's overarching purpose to elevate quality of life. Revisiting our elite field of androids one last time in ranking order, the formidable Kaleido 8.0 justifies its number 1 position by claiming the crown for the unmatched disaster response capability. Meanwhile, the X5's ingenious balance of humanoid form and brute functioning sees it poised to become Optimus's most formidable man-made rival yet. Further down, Type 1 Kaleido carves an entirely new immersive remote robotics niche via virtual reality, while the adaptable Conoid blazes trails in independent machine learning for revolutionary manufacturing automation. We also saw Unitree's formidable H1 make a major bid for the title of overall most capable bipedal humanoid, even as the compact yet strong Rifleman flaunts almost primate-like ambidextrous strength. Finally, the specialist Feedly found its corner of the bot world market, staking its grounds as the premier sous chef for kitchen automation. Each android we covered actualizes distinct possibilities for interfacing human talent with technological potential, combining our species' ingenuity with tireless artificial stamina. As boundaries between minds and machines grow ever more liminal with each passing year, what futures feel most rich with promise?